What's up, guys? If you're new here, my name is Tucker Scott and I'm a commercial photographer and videographer out of San Clemente, California. And in today's video, we are going over what's in my camera bag in 2024. But really, it's a Pelican case, not a camera bag, just because I have so much gear and too big of a bag hurts the back. So let's dive into my camera bag of 2024. This is the workhorse of all cameras when I'm on shoots, and it is the Canon R5. I love this camera. I've put it through rain, sleet, snow, hail, mud, dirt, sand, all the elements. And it still turns on and it takes great photos. I have beaten this camera up. Still looks brand new though. I mean, come on. But this camera is amazing. I have shot so much stuff on it. And one of my favorite things about this camera is the IBIS. It's the in-body image stabilization. This helps because I'm able to slow my shutter down so slow to get those crispy motion blurred shots, and the IBIS actually helps take out all the wiggle and wobble and all that jazz. So I love this camera. This camera is the workhorse and it's the go-to. Second camera, the B cam, is the Canon R5C. And I love this camera and I love what Canon did by putting both photo and video qualities of the C70 in here. The only downside is the video sucks the battery life, and as well, it's not as weather sealed because it has the fans on the outside right here. But I love this camera. I usually have the 300mm prime lens on here, or if I know I'm gonna be doing some automotive as well as like portraits, I'll have this camera with, let's say, the 70-200 or the 24-70. But mainly this camera is for stills and doesn't really get the joy of getting thrown around in the dirt and sand and all that jazz because of the fans on the side. So now, the go-to lenses I have here are the 24-70 RF 2.8 lens. I love this lens. The only thing I don't like about it is the fact that it extends and shrinks. I wish it was all internal, but that's probably coming down the line. The next lens I have is the 15-35, but that is actually on the C70 filming this right now. And then we have the 70-200. I love this lens. I use this lens probably the most on all the shoots, unless I'm really hiding out in the bushes from the video team and sniping cars with the 300mm. But the 70-200 is so versatile. I love this lens, and you guys gotta check it out if you haven't had one. I love one thing about this, it's all internal. I love that about this lens. That's why I've not switched over to the RF option. This is the EF 24-70, and it's all internal, and I love it. Next on the list, we have the EF to RF adapter. The reason I have that is because I'm rocking the EF lenses, so this guy comes in clutch. And on a super bright day, I also have the EF to RF adapter with the variable ND filter. Both are great. I love using both of them. I also have this extender that's in here, but I don't really ever use it because I bring the 300 prime on here. But if I'm just bringing the Pelican case, I have a 2X extender. As well, with all of this, I have the variable ND case from Nomadic and Peter McKinnon. This has all of my ND filters in it, and I have stacked this thing up, as you can see here. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but it's fully stacked. Gotta stay strapped with the NDs. It makes a funky color on the windshield sometimes, but that's for Lightroom, that's for post. Then on the upper portion of my Pelican case, I have pockets for extended batteries. And then as well, I have the Peter McKinnon Nomadic battery holder. This guy right here is a pretty game changer. I also have batteries labeled on the other side so that when they're dead, I know don't pull that battery out and it needs to be charged. Next on the list is the small rig, I call it the screw holder, but it has all the different tools you need as well as different screws in different sizes. This comes in handy when you need to mount a tripod or a buddy on set doesn't have the screws he's looking for. Well, I got you covered. Then as well, courtesy of Short Stash, I picked up the Polar Pro Quartz Line 82mm circular polarizer. This removes glare off of basically anything that's glaring, and so I use this every once in a while. Not a huge fan, but maybe when Short Stash comes out with his down the line, I will be. But honestly, that's what's in my camera bag for 2024 photo edition. I'm gonna do another video showing you guys what I take as far as the video aspect goes. This is just straightly my photo kit. I have everything I need in this Pelican case for me to go out on shoots, and honestly, it hasn't failed me. So I'm gonna keep rocking with it in 2024, maybe acquire a couple new lenses. I did just recently shoot on the 24-105 f2.8 RF, and that thing was a beast. So maybe it, walks its way into my camera bag. We'll see. But for now, that is what's in my camera bag for 2024. I hope you guys enjoy. Once again, not a bag, it's a case, but the title of this video will be camera bag. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to answer them, and I'll see you in the next video. If you liked it, hit that like button, and if you're not already, subscribe. Later.